Hidden childhood challenges faced by Sigma males reveal the profound resilience and inner strength that define their adult selves. From a young age, Sigma males often grapple with an innate sense of being out of sync with mainstream expectations and peer pressures. While others may conform to social norms or seek validation through conventional means, Sigma males typically forge their own path, which can lead to a feeling of isolation or misunderstanding during their formative years. This early divergence often manifests in challenges such as difficulty fitting in with peer groups, struggles with authority figures, or a tendency to question societal norms. Far from being a mere quirk, these experiences are integral to the development of the Sigma male's self-sufficiency and strategic mindset. Their ability to thrive despite these challenges speaks to a deeper well of resilience and a unique perspective on life. While some may view these struggles as obstacles, for Sigma males, they are formative experiences that cultivate the independence and strength that set them apart in adulthood. Number 1. Sigma males often find themselves in situations where self-reliance becomes a necessity rather than a choice. From an early age, they learn that depending on others might not always be an option. This could stem from parents who are too preoccupied or a school system that fails to recognize their unique needs. Whatever the cause, these young individuals quickly realize that to achieve their goals or overcome challenges, they must rely on themselves. This isn't about choosing solitude or rejecting social interactions, it's a learned survival mechanism. For instance, if they struggled with homework, they figured out solutions independently. When faced with emotional turmoil, they kept their feelings to themselves because seeking understanding from others often felt futile. This necessity for self-reliance molds them into adept problem solvers and independent thinkers. But it also means they may struggle to ask for help as adults. They've internalized a deep-rooted belief that they must handle difficulties alone, which can be both a strength and a barrier. While this self-sufficiency equips them to tackle life's challenges head-on, it also reflects a residual sense of isolation that dates back to their formative years. Number 2. From the moment they enter the world, Sigma males find themselves at odds with societal expectations. Society, with its rigid norms and predetermined paths, often seems to favor those who conform easily. For these independent thinkers, it's like navigating a maze with no clear direction. In school, where a structured curriculum dominates, Sigma males often feel stifled, yearning for more freedom to explore their interests. They might engage in group activities, yet their true curiosity lies in deeper, more meaningful exploration. Teachers, overwhelmed by the demands of managing a classroom, may dismiss their probing questions or see their unique thinking as a disruption. Similarly, organized play often fails to satisfy their intellectual curiosity, leading them to prefer activities that challenge their minds, like dismantling toys or crafting intricate models. This constant friction between their natural inclinations and societal expectations fosters their creativity and independent thought. They learn early that the world prefers conformity, but this clash ignites their drive to forge their own path, ultimately shaping them into individuals who thrive outside conventional frameworks. Number 3. Sigma males often experience their curiosity as a double-edged sword from a young age. Their incessant questioning and desire to understand the world more deeply frequently lead to misunderstandings and frustration. In classrooms, their relentless why and how questions can be seen as disruptions rather than signs of an inquisitive mind. Teachers, pressed for time, may dismiss these inquiries with responses like, "We don't have time for that," or "That's not part of the SNON." At home, their curiosity can overwhelm parents who are unprepared for complex discussions after a long day. What the Sigma male sees as an exciting exploration, others might view as unnecessary complication. This relentless quest for knowledge extends beyond the classroom as well, manifesting in hands-on experimentation with gadgets or in-depth research into obscure topics. Instead of receiving encouragement, these children often face criticism or are told to conform to more practical interests. Despite this, their curiosity endures, eventually becoming a strength as they embrace lifelong learning and use their inquisitive nature to drive personal and professional growth. Number 4. From an early age, Sigma males often sense that they are fundamentally different from their peers. This feeling of being out of sync with others manifests in various ways, such as differing interests or unconventional ways of thinking. While other children might follow trends or participate in common activities, Sigma males often find themselves drawn to unique pursuits or intellectual conversations that set them apart. In school, they might offer perspectives that are unorthodox, which could lead to admiration from teachers but confusion or ridicule from classmates. Family gatherings might be challenging, as they struggle to relate to the casual banter or typical games their relatives enjoy. This sense of being different can bring both a feeling of pride and a profound sense of isolation. Over time, they learn to embrace their uniqueness, recognizing it as a source of strength rather than a drawback. This deep-seated sense of difference shapes how they navigate the world and interact with others, reinforcing their identity as someone who views the world through a distinct and often more nuanced lens. Number 5. Sigma males frequently face underestimation and skepticism from those around them. Their unconventional approaches and unique ways of thinking often lead others to doubt their capabilities. In school, their disengagement from subjects that don't interest them is often mistaken for a lack of intelligence or effort, despite their potential to excel in areas that genuinely capture their attention. Their innovative problem-solving methods may be dismissed simply because they diverge from the expected norms. Among peers, their reserved and thoughtful demeanor can be misinterpreted as weakness or social awkwardness. This constant underestimation forces Sigma males to develop resilience and a strong sense of self-reliance. They learn to trust their own judgment and persevere despite the doubts cast upon them. Over time, this underestimation becomes a driving force, motivating them to exceed expectations and prove their capabilities. As adults, Sigma males continue to encounter this skepticism, but they use it as fuel to push further and achieve more, turning the very doubts of others into opportunities for personal growth and success. Number 6. Sigma males often grapple with the challenge of faking enthusiasm for things that don't genuinely interest them. Unlike others who can effortlessly feign excitement, Sigma males find it difficult to put on a facade of interest in subjects or activities that don't resonate with them. When peers or friends express enthusiasm for trends, games, or hobbies that leave Sigma males cold, they struggle to muster a matching level of excitement. This struggle to appear engaged can make them feel like outsiders in social settings where conformity is the norm. As they grow older, Sigma males learn to embrace their authentic selves, shedding the need to conform just for the sake of fitting in. While they may still find it challenging to display enthusiasm for things that don't capture their true interest, they become more comfortable with their genuine reactions. This acceptance of their true feelings allows them to focus on pursuits that genuinely excite them, reducing the stress of pretending and aligning more closely with their authentic selves. Number 7. Sigma males are often perceived as enigmatic due to their tendency to remain unpredictable in social situations. Unlike those who follow predictable social cues and norms, Sigma males operate on their own terms, which can be unsettling for others. In social settings, where people typically engage in routine small talk and adhere to established social scripts, Sigma males might choose to stay quiet or make unexpected, thought-provoking comments. This unpredictability can disrupt the flow of conversations and make others feel unsure about how to interact with them. Imagine a social gathering where everyone is discussing trending topics or sharing personal anecdotes. While others are comfortable with this predictable interaction, a Sigma male might offer a surprising insight or choose to remain reserved, creating an air of mystery. His unconventional approach to social interactions can make others uncomfortable, as they find it difficult to gauge his reactions or intentions. This unpredictability, while a hallmark of their independence, often makes Sigma males seem more formidable and less easy to categorize, which can be perceived as a threat by those who rely on predictable social patterns. Number 8. Sigma males highly value their freedom and autonomy, often prioritizing these aspects above all else. Their refusal to be constrained by societal norms, rules, or expectations can be perceived as a threat by those who rely on exerting control or influence over others. For Sigma males, making decisions based on personal goals and values rather than external pressures is paramount. For instance, If offered a promotion that requires relocation, a Sigma male might choose to decline if it conflicts with his personal ambitions, despite the social or professional expectations to accept. This fierce commitment to personal freedom and independence often makes them difficult to manage or influence. Others may view this as a challenge to their authority or an obstacle to maintaining control, as Sigma males' decisions are guided by their own principles rather than external validation. This prioritization of freedom over conformity highlights their distinctiveness and can create discomfort among those who depend on traditional methods of influence and control. Number 9. Sigma males often possess an exceptional ability to remain emotionally resilient and detached, which can be perceived as a threat by those who rely on emotional manipulation or external validation. Their ability to maintain composure and not be swayed by praise or criticism stems from a deep-seated self-reliance developed from a young age. In situations where emotional responses might be expected, Sigma males often remain unfazed, focusing instead on practical outcomes. Imagine a team project where members seek constant approval or reassurance from superiors, while others might need frequent validation to stay motivated. A Sigma male works efficiently without seeking external affirmation. His emotional detachment and steadfastness can make him seem unapproachable or emotionally unavailable, creating unease among those who thrive on emotional exchanges or validation. This emotional independence underscores their strength, but can also make them appear distant or aloof to those who rely on more traditional forms of interpersonal engagement. Number 10. Sigma males are known for their remarkable focus and concentration, often excelling in areas that require deep and sustained attention. This unshakable focus can be intimidating to those who struggle with distractions or have a more scattered approach to tasks. From an early age, Sigma males develop the ability to hone in on their interests and goals, often achieving mastery in their chosen fields. In a collaborative environment where multitasking or frequent interruptions are common, Sigma males might stand out for their ability to maintain a clear, uninterrupted focus on their objectives. For example, while others might become easily distracted by competing priorities, a Sigma male remains dedicated to completing a complex project with meticulous attention to detail. This level of concentration can highlight their exceptional discipline and drive, which can be perceived as a threat by those who find it difficult to match their intensity. Their ability to stay singularly focused and achieve high levels of productivity can be seen as a challenge to those who rely on a more fragmented approach to work and problem solving. Number 11. Sigma males frequently display a natural aptitude for strategic planning and long-term thinking, which can unsettle those who prefer short-term solutions or reactive strategies. Their capacity to envision and execute comprehensive strategies sets them apart from individuals who focus on immediate gains or quick fixes. For instance, in a business scenario requiring innovative problem solving, while others might push for immediate but superficial solutions, a Sigma male takes a step back to develop a detailed plan that addresses both immediate and future needs. His strategic foresight and ability to anticipate potential challenges can disrupt conventional approaches that favor short-term results. This long-term perspective not only underscores his advanced problem-solving skills, but also poses a challenge to those who are more comfortable with reactive or surface-level solutions. Sigma male strategic mindset often makes them valuable assets in complex situations, but can also create discomfort for those who find their forward-thinking approach difficult to match. Number 12. Sigma males often exhibit a profound level of self-awareness, which allows them to understand and manage their emotions and behaviors with exceptional clarity. This high degree of emotional intelligence can be intimidating to those who struggle with self-reflection or who are less in tune with their own emotional landscape. From an early age, Sigma males learn to navigate their internal world with insight and poise, which enables them to handle complex social and professional situations effectively. In environments where emotional management is crucial, such as in high-pressure work settings, Sigma males demonstrate a calm and considered approach, often standing out for their ability to remain grounded. This self-awareness can make others feel uneasy, particularly those who rely on emotional manipulation or external validation to gauge their own worth. The Sigma male's profound understanding of his own emotions and motivations highlights a level of personal control and insight that can be seen as a threat to those who are more emotionally dependent on external factors. Number 13. Sigma males frequently face the challenge of being underestimated and questioned by others due to their unconventional methods and unique perspectives. This underestimation often stems from their deviation from traditional norms and their tendency to approach problems differently. For example, in academic settings, their disengagement from subjects that don't interest them might be misinterpreted as a lack of capability. Despite their proficiency in areas they are passionate about, their innovative problem-solving techniques are sometimes dismissed because they don't align with established practices. Among peers, their reserved and thoughtful nature can be misunderstood as a lack of confidence or social awkwardness. This constant underestimation forces Sigma males to develop resilience and a strong sense of self-reliance. They learn to trust their own judgment and use others' doubts as motivation to excel. As adults, they continue to confront underestimation, but rather than being discouraged, they leverage it to drive their achievements and surpass expectations. This ongoing challenge reinforces their determination and capability, turning skepticism into a catalyst for success. Number 14. Sigma males often face the struggle of having to navigate and thrive in environments that seem inherently misaligned with their personal values and inclinations. From a young age, they may find themselves in situations that prioritize conformity and collective behavior over individual expression and innovative thinking. For instance, in educational settings where rote learning and uniformity are emphasized, Sigma males may feel constrained by the lack of opportunity to pursue their interests and think independently. This misalignment with their values can be particularly evident in environments that favor teamwork and consensus, which might not resonate with their preference for solitary or non-traditional approaches. This constant clash between their natural inclinations and external expectations forces Sigma males to adapt and develop resilience. They become adept at finding ways to maintain their authenticity and integrity despite the pressure to conform. This struggle shapes their ability to navigate diverse environments with a sense of self-assuredness, enabling them to excel in situations where others might struggle to reconcile their personal values with external demands. Number 15. Sigma males frequently experience the challenge of balancing their deep-seated independence with the need to interact and collaborate with others. Their natural inclination towards self-reliance and solitary work can sometimes create friction in environments that require constant collaboration and teamwork. For example, in a group project setting, while Sigma males might excel at independent research and critical thinking, they may struggle with the need for frequent group interactions or consensus building. This can lead to misunderstandings where their preference for working alone is seen as a lack of cooperation or teamwork. Their ability to work autonomously is often a strength, but it can be misconstrued as aloofness or disinterest by those who thrive on constant group dynamics. As they navigate these interactions, Sigma males develop strategies to effectively contribute while maintaining their preferred level of independence. This balancing act not only highlights their adaptability but also underscores their ability to integrate their solitary strengths into collaborative settings, albeit with occasional tension. Number 16. Sigma males often grapple with the internal conflict of wanting to remain true to themselves while also navigating societal expectations and norms. This struggle can manifest in various aspects of their lives, from personal relationships to professional environments. For instance, in a workplace where certain behaviors or attitudes are expected, Sigma males may find it challenging to align their natural inclinations with these external pressures. Their tendency to prioritize personal values and authenticity can sometimes clash with the demands to conform or adhere to established protocols. This internal conflict requires Sigma males to develop a nuanced approach to maintaining their individuality while also meeting external expectations. They may adopt a strategic approach to balancing their personal principles with the need to engage with societal norms, often finding creative ways to navigate these tensions without compromising their core values. This struggle highlights their resilience and ability to adapt, allowing them to maintain their authenticity while successfully maneuvering through societal expectations. Number 17. Sigma males are often seen as enigmatic due to their preference for solitude and introspection, which can lead to misunderstandings and misconceptions from others. Their inclination towards spending time alone and reflecting deeply on their experiences can be perceived as social withdrawal or disinterest in others. For example, at social gatherings or group activities, Sigma males might choose to observe quietly or engage selectively, which can be misinterpreted as aloofness or a lack of engagement. This preference for introspection is not necessarily indicative of social ineptness, but rather a reflection of their need for personal space and time to recharge. Their ability to thrive in solitude often contrasts with the more extroverted tendencies of their peers, leading to a perception that they are out of touch or disconnected. This enigma can be both a strength and a challenge, as Sigma males must navigate the fine line between maintaining their preferred level of solitude and effectively participating in social or collaborative settings. Number 18. Sigma males frequently face the challenge of confronting and overcoming societal stereotypes and biases that arise from their unconventional behaviors and preferences. From a young age, they may be subjected to judgments based on their nonconformity to traditional norms or expectations. For example, their preference for independent learning or non-traditional hobbies might be viewed as unusual or even problematic by those who adhere to more conventional standards. These stereotypes can create obstacles, from social exclusion to professional setbacks, as Sigma males navigate environments that may not fully understand or appreciate their unique qualities. Over time, Sigma males develop a strong sense of self and resilience, learning to challenge and defy these stereotypes through their achievements and personal growth. They become adept at leveraging their distinctiveness as a strength, proving that their unconventional approaches can lead to exceptional outcomes. This ongoing battle against societal biases underscores their determination and ability to turn perceived weaknesses into sources of strength and success. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the join button under this video.